This one right here is kind of one of those things, right? They lied the whole time. Destroy 7 countries in 5 years.
This is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years.
Oh, this is on the Joe Rogan
Iraq
experience.
and then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and finishing off Iran.
Now, before I continue, you realize how all those places that he named are places that we've gone to war with, and one of them we're currently in a conflict with right now. Well, Sudan, we're having they just started over there, and Libya is pretty much all going for like ever.
It hasn't been five years since we started, but it's been going.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, they haven't, it's not like that plan was followed perfectly to a T, but a lot of it sure was. It's like insane that this was just said. And that's not just like if we didn't have such a corrupt press, how do they not talk about that every day?
Every day.
Like, why does that never come up? Oh, it's like, as we fought all of these wars, no one went, but this is exactly what I heard Mr. 4-star General tell me was your plan. And you've never come to the American people and said, this is my plan. You're just like, so, and what's really interesting about it, right, is it just reveals this the way propaganda works, because if you think about it, we start fighting the war in Afghanistan. We're in the war in Afghanistan by late 2001.
Yeah.
It's not till 2003 we're in Iraq, right? And then it's not till 2010 that we're in Libya. 2012 we're in Syria, you know, and then in Yemen, then in all the, and it's like each time they had their own little propaganda story for why we had to go into this war now. And you're like, no, motherfucker, this was always planned. You decided in 2001 you were doing this. Right. So don't tell me this is because Gaddafi's about to go genocidal, or because Saddam has weapons of mass destruction, or because Bashar al-Assad is killing his own people. It's like, no. This is just your latest little excuse now for the war that you already wanted to do. And that's how this shit really works, man. It's like they decide they want to fight these wars. Then they make up a bullshit excuse that they tell the American people. Then these weapon companies rake in hundreds of billions of dollars in profits, and babies get slaughtered. Like, that's what really happens. Like, innocent men, women, and children die, get exploded to death, starved to death, get displaced. Like, it's just the most evil shit in the world.
Evil as fuck.
Think of ourselves
as the good guys, right?
Yeah, well,
you think we're the good guys?
Everyone wants to pay for or get behind or support things in the name of justice.
Right.
Right.
It's like that. It's like that little image from, I forget where it's from. They're like, "Are we the baddies?" I think not us, but our government is definitely. They are the baddies.
Reminds me of that one South Park episode where there was like the Iranian or Iraqi equivalent of like the main cast in their country, and then America comes in and bombs all their stuff.
And it kills the Kenny version every time.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But I mean, I think, wasn't it Trump who was the one, I don't remember, I could be wrong, but I think Trump is the one who bombed Bashar al-Assad, the one that he, one of the people that he mentioned.
Really?
Right? So when you hear that, it's kind of like, so did Trump do that knowing this plan? Like, is he a part of it? Or was he told that this person's doing evil things? He's like, okay, bomb him. Right? Once again, I don't know. Because, I mean...
He's an ex-business partner.
Yes, he stole some money from me. I had to end his life. But I don't know, you know, it's pretty fucking crazy how they literally tell us what they're going to do.
Right in her face.
And then they do it.
They always put it in her face.
And then people are like, nah, that's not true. That's a conspiracy theory. And then it's like, right here, motherfucker.
It's right in her face.
Now, this dude is the former VP of Pfizer, Mike Yeadon. We're not going to, because it's like 3 minutes, we're not going to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
We're going to watch the first, like, maybe minute. But says there is a plan to kill millions, if not billions of people. And, once again, conspiracy theories are not true. Because...
Every time.
This is...
All conspiracy theories are really starting to pile up.
I know, right? I can't wait till we do that one episode when I have that guy come on. And then he talks to you and Travis and whoever else comes, because I want to see how you guys.
Which guy?
That sacred dude that I was talking about that I listened to on Fridays.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. I might see if my brother wants to come. See if she'll be like, James is crazy. And I'll be like, well, I mean, you can ask the girl. He's right there in front of your face.
Ask him. He's got the proof.
He's got information. But let's go. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
I think we're in the middle of an ongoing crime. I've no idea how long it's going to last. I'm convinced that it will be the biggest crime in history. It's global. It has the intent of control, removing everybody's freedom, and I personally think will involve killing further millions, if not billions of people. That makes it a pretty big competitor for the title Worst Crime in History. It is long planned. I won't bore you with the details, but I've definitely come across information that shows that the components of the deceit that they've used, PCR, exaggerated PCR testing, the use of fear-based messaging through the media, this stuff's been rehearsed by militaries and the people we might think of as the spooks for at least 25 years and possibly longer. So
at
it's
least.
long planned, very serious. Here's the thing, why I'm calling you to arms. It's not going to return to the old normal. One, that's never their intention. So it's not going to happen passively because there isn't an actual phenomenon that's going to wear off. They're not going to allow it to return to normal. So if you comply with this tyranny, it will end with the loss of your liberty and probably your life.
Yeah, and when he says that, though, it kind of makes me wonder, like, how are you still alive? Like, how
has this man not been suicided yet?
How are you not dead?
Where are you living that you can just say this?
Right? Because this isn't the first time he's come out and said stuff. This is like, he's been doing it for a minute, right? And it's not like this is some crazy random person. He was the vice president of, what was it?
VP of Pfizer.
Pfizer. I keep forgetting the name. The vice president of Pfizer. So he knows.
He was in the stuff. He knows some information that was probably passed to him as a VP.
That he probably just was like, oh shit, what did that say? Kill billions of people?
Numbers racking the millions? What? That's crazy. Anyway, where's my paycheck?
But I mean, like, for real though, like, it's never going back to normal. All that stuff that happened before 2020, it's gone. We're never going back there.
That's the old world.
That
we
was
have the old world. This is the new one, and it's not looking fun.
That is now considered the good old days, and the good old days are gone. I mean, that sucks to say. I know probably somebody's like, "You're just a doomer," but I mean, it's reality. It's like you gotta
change
realize,
is scary,
right?
And this kind of change is very scary.
It's reality, and it sucks. But I mean, I don't want it to be true at all. I hate that it's true. I wish I was wrong. Really, really wish I was wrong. But hey, this guy, he knows more than I do. He's the one saying it. Mm-hmm. And as he also said, it's not going to happen passively. Passively is not going to happen. Now he's like, I don't know how long it's going to last. My idea is that it's going to last at least until 2030, right? They're not going to stop doing anything ever, right? But at least until 2030 is when they're going to be doing, because that's their goal, is 2030.
Trying to collapse everything.
After 2030, I'm
probably going to try and nuke everything.
Right after 2030, they're going to be like, okay,
either we have control at this point,
or we're taking off the gloves.
Yeah, well, we're going to start pushing things hard.
We're going to start shooting people in heads. That's why they probably need to get rid of our guns before then, too. That's kind of one of those.
That's one of the plans.
That's one of those things where they kind of have to, like, hey, guys, we really can't just push all the way in because everybody in America has guns. So we need to get rid of those guns somehow. Now, I'm trying to wonder, like, how would they be able to get rid of the guns without actually making it into a law, right? Like, let's say they're totally 100% unable to, like, put some law that says nobody can have a gun. Right? They can't make the guns.
Mass shooting in every school in America.
Right? Like, they can't make the guns, right, where they, like, are ungettable. Like, you can't get them. Like, what? The only thing that I could think of is, right, they have some sort of army of people already in the country that they just turn on, just to flip the switch, and
just some, like,
they somehow all have guns, right? secret agents from Mexico, and they kind of
Or like
somehow
psyops individuals or something.
right,
Like-
right. You just say one word and they just
Sleeper
go
agent.
crazy.
That's the word I was looking for.
Sleeper agent.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that could be it. Like they just, you could say one thing or have some kind of thing on the news that makes them flip, and now they're all violent and they're coming after you and they have guns somehow because the FBI just accidentally left all their guns at their house. Oh man, the FBI.
I don't know what would be a good way. Couldn't think of one because like it's just the guns are so embedded into our society at this point.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't be able to get rid of the guns, so they would have to do something that would either make guns useless, right? Like shooting a gun at whatever is going to be pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you use a gun, then you can go to jail. But I mean, at that point, right? I mean, at that point, I mean, if I was Kyle Rittenhouse, right?
Yeah.
And I shot somebody who was clearly trying to kill me, right? Of course, he went through all that and he came out on top. But let's say that wasn't the
We may
situation,
never get a case like that again.
right? Let's say that wasn't the case and they try to come after him. He's like, you're going to prison. It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, at a certain point, everybody's going to be like, well, I got guns. So what? These people are over here backing me up. Are you going to come after all of us? What are you gonna do? We all have guns.
They'll try.
Yeah, but they're also, if you know, like police are really afraid. They're like, oh my gosh, this is just a job. I don't get paid enough for this.
Right.
But, you know, they still get shot and killed. So they're like, they're
They're
still like
terrified. They either go in guns blazing if it's like not a super big threat, or they're terrified if it's a super big threat.
It's one or the other. Which one is it? I don't know. This guy, though.
Oh,
This motherfucker. With great hope, I declare COVID-19 over as a global health emergency.
that thing was over in 2020.
That thing was over in 2019. What do you mean?
Like it was.
It was never an
Never
issue.
even a threat.
I'm just going to let him say it.
It's therefore with great hope that I declare COVID-19 over as a global health emergency. However,
But, yeah, fuck you. But, okay, fuck you, dude. We're not
However,
listening.
there's another one coming.
Right.
Everyone's gonna hit the deck. Hit the deck, everyone. Get over
Exactly.
here.
That's exactly what he probably
closets
said.
and protect your children because there's a new virus and it's stronger and it's stronger for your
Monkeypox.
kids.
Don't forget the monkeypox, guys. The monkeypox.
Yeah.
So, fuck you. He's one of the
These
people
people
that...
are the real doomers.
He's one of the people who needs to,
Take a vaccine.
meet the Clintons. If you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Do an Epstein. Do a backflip off the Eiffel Tower. Jump into the... No, I'm just kidding. He's one of those people, though. I'm just
Those
saying.
People that need to.
And now this grandmother, she has a very good explanation on what we should do, right? It's very articulated. She's very regal in her
It's-
wording.
I hope so. I really hope it is because it is only 7 seconds long.
Yes. It's very
I
articulated.
hope it's very profound.
And she knows it's super, super profound. And I hope everybody understands what she's saying.
What do you think we need to do?
Oh, we need a revolution. Oh, we need it now. Not later, now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we need a
Oh gosh.
revolution.
God damn, Brandy.
Not later, now.
Grandma is on it. Wait, hold on.
She has. I like how she's got a cross necklace too.
Oh shit, hold on. She's talking to me. I'll call her.
I would hope so.
It's my landlord.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll call him later.
You paid
But
rent,
yeah.
right?
Say what?
You paid your rent, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. I got no complaints.
Uh-oh, they're going to come and turn off the house.
Turn off the whole house. Just the house.
is... And they're like,
disappears.
we're sitting outside now. I'm like, damn, what if they could do that? That would be crazy. Wait a minute.
That'd be terrible.
That is something that they're planning on doing, isn't it? You got your microchip in your arm, you ain't pay your rent. You can't get inside your house.
Can't go in your house now.
You can't get inside your
Like that
house.
one Asian lady. That was in
Oh,
Australia.
yeah. Sucks for her. She should have known better.
Right.
I mean, at this point, right? But I mean, yeah, Granny knows the deal. This is a clip from our podcast called The Oreyo Show, which you can watch live on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey. If you would like to watch these clips somewhere other than YouTube, you can also check us out on Odyssey, Rumble, or Player, where you will get more clips that we cannot post on YouTube. If you like what we are doing here, you can support the channel by joining our locals or Subscribe Star. Also, you can join our Discord server and keep in contact with us, as well as send us clips or videos that you would like us to talk about on an upcoming show. And don't forget to check the links down in the description to see what else we have going on. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.